take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop tonight, we gotta keep it flowing.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop.
'Cause feeling is in action when you're with me. Nothing can stop us, there's no taking us down. Running out of head first, in control of the thought of it. Working in the dark to serve all night. Making our own love, all we need is ourselves. We can be the heroes of the night, we can take it higher.
Looking past the war and all the warriors that we get lost. Battlefield of dreams full of teams wanna be the boss. Jump into a session is a lesson when lines are crossed. Impossible victory, unstoppable, probable, logical. Locking you with the view when we shoot. Don't jump, don't be a punk, yo. We taking this loot, we small, we cool. We can never hide the truth. We the leaders of this life, the heroes ready for the fight tonight. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. It's beautiful place without a trace of creed. You need to escape, a legend in these days is how I'm walking. You know the name they talking, I move around like I own it. 'Cause this is home for the moment. Show face to conquer a new world. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. There's more worlds to be open.
locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. You can call it hunger every morning, gotta break fast. Even those opposing know I'm focused, so the pace lasts. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation. I'm a legend in the making, but I don't need the title. Stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown. I came to take it home. Yeah, I gotta stick to the plan. You can leave and keep the praise. Mexico to Japan.
Put that light too. Background. Oh. We had a group A, but we had a little technical issue. We had a little technical issue yesterday, but we are back and better. Alright, teams. Most of the teams are already in the game right now. No battle so far from the looks of things. I think there's gonna be an 8 sports lobby. There are 2 players still alive. 2 minutes, just 2.5 minutes into the game. Yo, Denmark, you're echoing. Hello. He's still echoing. It's Denmark. Alright, I think we have a battle right here against Terror Defenders and V. Alright, nice work right there from Botman with the SKS Barons. Grabbing the team for his amazing work right there from TR players, the team. Nice work right there from TRK Senior Man. Grabbing the kill right there for their squad. And we are back. That's a really interesting move right there from TR. Grabbing a kill on one of the man of the opposing teams. It seems the opposing team will be doing their best right now to escape, but TR offenders seem to be pushing right now. Fonzmin are leading the push right now for TR offenders. Senior Man backing him up. Not looking too good right now for Zeno. It's gonna be a 1 versus 3 right now. Senior Man goes in with his shotgun. Nice work right there from them. It's gonna be 3 versus 2. Control coming in to back him up. Will it be enough? F590 attack right there for Fonzmin. Zeno is down. Nice work right there from TR offenders. Gonna be 12 stations in this small battle. They'll be looking to get a score wipe right now. Not looking good right now for Big Cruz as Senior Man, and Fonzmin will be looking to push him. Oh, this is a really interesting battle. work right there for OTB squad as they grab 4 eliminations to their name in that particular battle. 7 squads alive, courtesy of OTBs as they got the squad wipe in that particular battle. Kudos to them. I think they're being led right there by Big Vix. Yeah, it's gonna be RBs right now. They're still in the zone for some reason, but I think they were after the loot, and I think they'll be heading into the zone very, very soon. I don't think anybody wants to lose damage to the safe zone, so it'll be really interesting to see how long it's gonna take them for them to escape the safe zone. Looking good right now for XS Esports as they are still alive with their full squad. I think, well, like I said yesterday, the best thing you can do is have your full squad in this. That way you can actually put your strategy and team strength to good use. You don't want to be fighting a 1 versus 2. You don't want to be fighting a 3 versus 4. You want it to be a 4 versus whatever. So yeah, it's good to see most of these squads still alive with their full squad. I think that's gonna really allow the squad captains to bring out the strength in their full squad. So far, 7 squads alive, 28 players left, 7 minutes into the game. RB right here with 0 eliminations to their name as an entire squad. That's not too good for them. They need to grab the Q points. Hopefully, they will be able to increase their Q points in the nearest battle. You don't want to go back to the lobby with 0 kills. Oh, it seems I think this was ORB or DIB. Yeah, DIB is very, very close to this other squad right now at B Masaki Strip, and I think they need to be really, really careful right now so that they don't get eliminated. We also have RB right here coming in from Catalyst Tiwa that is also behind them. They need to be really, really careful. This could easily turn into a 2 versus 1 in a squads match. Still 7 squads alive, 8 minutes into the game right now. Most of these squads actually are not battling with each other. The Masaki Strip will soon turn into a war zone. They need to get out of the Masaki Strip from the looks of things though. The safe zone doesn't look like it's going to be ending here, so they need to be really, really careful, and hopefully they can get out of there quickly and get into the next safe zone. RB Esports still chilling. I think most of these teams want to make it into the top 3 with as little damage as possible, so I think they are all avoiding the battles, but you never know. Sometimes the battle comes towards you and you're not really able to avoid it. So it's just about how they react to future circumstances that they will find themselves in, whether willingly or forcefully. From which of things 4ST seems to be chilling right now in a building in the safe zone though, and from the looks of things OTB will be looking to make their way into the safe zone. Vader and GOD guys seems to be leading the movement right there for OTB. RB making their way into the safe zone by passing the edge too. Nice work right there from their captain Mar. From the looks of things, he seems to be leading their whole movement. Almost 10 minutes into the game, still 7 squads alive, but I think the intense battle will commence very, very soon. Clock Tower might be the zone. Never mind. I don't think zone is gonna be a deal at Clock Tower. Sorry, that was a minor error from my side. But geez, 7 squads still in this, and the season I think we have just 2 more zones to go. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really interesting to see how most of these squads actually get eliminated. All right, still calm. The calm before the storm, as they say. Not a bad watch at all. Oh, this is map 2 out of 8. TR offenders chilling on top of factory right now from the looks of things. They are still in the zone, so for now they get to enjoy. Senior man from behind right there attacking PS Esports. Nice work right there from Zaza getting an elimination for PS Esports as they grab their first elimination of the match. Nice work right there from Zaza, grabbing the much needed kill point for his team. TR Offenders seems to be in a battle right now against PS on top of Factory. Nice work right there by Senior Man with the M249, also engaging in battle with the M249. A very, very good machine gun as we know it. It's going to be really interesting to see how this patrol on top of Factory plays out. Senior Man gets knocked down, not looking too good right now for TR Offenders. They need to be really, really careful now. Moving forward. 2 players there for them, and I think Expert is going to be looking to get a revive for TR Offenders. They have 2 out of 4 players alive, not looking too good right now for them. ORB OTB seems to be chilling at the edge of factory. Never mind, they are not chilling. They're in a battle right now against PSC Sport. I think PSC Sport were able to take down one of their match. And shout out to Zaza for that. I think he got the kill with the SKS. A very, very good marksman rifle due to its large ammo. Yeah, that gun can shoot like 20 bullets before you even need to reload. For a marksman, it's a very, very reliable gun. So nice work right there from Zaza getting an elimination with it. TR Offenders managed to get a revive on one of their players. Shout out to Exploit for getting a revive on the two eliminated players. Kudos to him. And it seems OTP will be joining in the battle right now. Senior Man is in big trouble as he gets double team right there by Zaza with the elimination with the Woodpecker. Nice one tap right there from Zaza. Ayo. I think PSC will not be looking to give TR Offenders any space from the looks of things. Ayo, it's a bloodbath right now on top of Factory. PSC Sports are playing this quite slowly from the looks of things. I think they know that they have the upper hand and they're just gonna wait for it all to play out easily for them. Okay, I think they're gonna be looking to leave Factory. I think they're taking too much damage right now, and they will be looking to escape Factory as the same zone has shifted to another zone. Phones right there trying to get some damage from the mid-air right there with the Woodpecker. So no luck to him. There's not any damage from the looks of things. That's for right now. And back to right here with double sniper in a 1 versus 2 situation. Right RBE forces to take advantage of this 2 versus 1 situation and grab an elevation to their name. And they do, but Chosen gets knocked out from afar. It's another squad coming into third party right now. We're getting closer to the final zone and we still have 6 squads alive in this. I think it's gonna be I think OTBs will be looking to grab the numbers advantage from the looks of things. Who is 2 versus 4 right now? Chosen gets knocked down. Rico is in a 1 versus 3 situation as he gets knocked down. Then needs to find a way to make it into the table. With his bite zone. And he grabs the squad wide right there for BIC Sports. Nice work right there from them, grabbing a clear elimination to their names now. And from the look of things, BIC Sports will be looking to engage in another battle. Five squads left, 16 players alive, 14 minutes into the game. Alright, big to the middle of this right now. This is M10-14. And battle right now going on between these two teams. It's gonna be VIC versus OTP. Vera goes in with his Trogon. Nice one right there from Vera. Let me get knocked down. Everything right now for VIC. Their last man, and they get wiped out by OTP. Nice work right there from the OTP players, but they do lose some of their players in that particular battle. Top 4 now, 12 players alive, 14 minutes into the game, and we are in the final zone. It's gonna be TR Offenders versus PS right there. Botsman in a 1 versus 3 situation against Young Chi, Truth, and Zaza. Senior Man comes to back him up. Same goes for Expert as they all look to be coming to back up Botsman, who was in a 1 versus 4 situation. But that's gonna be a 4 versus 4 situation from the look of things. Senior Man on the roof with his M249. Gets support from Expert, who's also on the roof. This is what got my Botsman was definitely waiting for, man. It's a 1 versus 1 right now. TR Offenders versus PSC Sport in the final zone. Botsman are supporting his squad from afar with the FLG 24. It's gonna be a 4 versus 3 on list of things. You know, TR Offenders do have a 61% chance of winning this, so they need to just play it wisely so they don't lose their numbers advantage. Botsman is trying to support his squad from the roof. But from the looks of things, Satan is gonna force them to come down from the building. Senior Man and Fontemena with Expert will be looking to attack Zaza from the looks of things. Botsman still on top for some reason. Goes in with their throwables now, grenades and glue and melters are being used. Botsman looking to take advantage of this from above. Grenade thrown right there by Fontemena. Botsman is still on HP, but he's the safe zone. Senior Man also receiving damage close to safe zone. And the opponent also attacking at the same time. Not looking too good right now for PSC Sports. Young Chi is the last man alive for them. And Ponsmina grabbed the elimination. And the first booyah of the night will be going to TR Offenders. Amazing work right there from TR Offenders as they stick together and grab the booyah. Kudos to them. And they played it smartly and aggressively. And they were able to get the best of PSE Sports. And with that, the first booyah of the night will be going to TR offenders. Sadly for VIC Esports, they were eliminated by OTB. They actually had a very strong run, but they were able to get the best of VIC Esports and they got wiped out. Hopefully the next time it will be maybe a different result, or OTP will be able to keep on getting the better of them. And with that, we'll be going on a little ad break, and that was that first game of the night.
In that old school Chevy with the top back. Those live doors, watch them throttle when I stop that. Hand in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stay cooking on the road, pop that, 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 pop, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, whipping on the road. Pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop, pop that, pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
Chevy with the top back. Those live doors, watch them throttle when I stop that. Hand in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stay cooking on the road, pop that, 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 pop, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, whipping on the road. Pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop, pop that, pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
Chevy with the top back. Butterfly doors, watch them swallow when I stop that. Aim in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stay dripping on the road, pop that, 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 pop, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, whipping on the road. Pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop, pop, pop that, pop that.
Do you love playing video games?
Understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all these walls. There is no holding back from it. There is no harm. It's only living inside of your head. Don't you let it come crashing or shine in the dark. One day we can lose our minds today. Cause failing isn't an option when you're with me. We can't stop us, there's no taking us down. Running out of head first, in control of the fire. Working in the dark to survive, making our
First blood. First blood. New kill leader.
from where they left off in the first match. Amazing work right here from TR Offenders tonight. They have been dominating the lobby and they look to continue doing that from the looks of things. Amazing work right there from TR Offenders. Damn, they do have upper ground on this Riley guy. This is gonna be a really funny situation right now for Riley. It's gonna be it's gonna be a 1 versus 4 for him. Yes, esports looking to be looting up in another location from the looks of things, but they don't seem to be too far away from TR Offenders. They need to be really, really careful. If not, they're gonna be forced to engage in a battle with TR Offenders who have been dominating the lobby. 2 minutes into the game and these guys are already cooking. These guys are not here to play and they are for sure not joking with their chances of qualifying and winning the first game and already dominating the second one already. Most of these scores actually landed far away from each other, but not too far away like the first map. We have this is OTB and PSE Sports quite close to each other. We have TR Offenders at mod side though, and they have been dominating their territory from the beginning of the game. Most squads still looting up right now. I think the first few minutes of the game is usually filled with this squads looting up right now. Last man alive for XSE Sports in a very, very bad position. And I think it's gonna get gangbanged from the look of things. T is gonna be pushing him from under. GOD hand seems to be leading the push right now up top, which is VSS. Jumps into Snow's back. Snow sees him, but Gordon manages to get the wipeout right there. Nice work right there from PG Esports. As they get the squad wipe with just one elimination though, and that's gonna be bye-bye tonight for XXE Sports. BIC Sports in a battle right now against PSE Sports. BIC Cruz receives damage first, but he's healing up. And but where FLG on him and he gets knocked down. I think he's gonna be able to get revived, but will he? PSE Sports are doing everything in their power to prevent that. But from the looks of things, it's gonna be a third party score right now in this battle. TR Offenders joining in the party, and Botsman manages to get an elimination on PSE Sports. PSE Sports are now down to their last 3 players: Fons Mina, Explode, and Senior Man who will be leading the push right now for TR Offenders. PSE Sports in big trouble. They were once dominating the battle, but TR Offenders come in to put their party, and for the list of things, TR Offenders just got the best of them. 2 players alive right now for PSE Sports. From the looks of things, Truth goes in to get the revive on some of his teammates. He's gonna get gangbanged right now. They are gonna be going in with their Trebles, M590 by zone at hand. And Truth is doing his best to get a squad wipe, but he was able to get knocked down. I saw right there from Truth, but it wasn't enough. TR Offenders get another elimination from looks of his OTBI in a battle right now. Big Big's grabbing an elimination with his famous AK-47. That's what right there from OTB Esports. Also getting their elimination count up. I think most of these teams need to move up their eliminations count a bit. They are going to be looking to compete against TR Offenders, because look at this guy. A Booyah and 8 kills already in another map. And I think we're looking to get another Booyah too. Big IC Esports are still in this battle right now, and they're currently engaging TR Offenders. Cube right now not in the best situation. TR Man will be looking to battle him. Exploit goes in with his M590. Oh, more Exploit in a little bit of a pickle. It's going to be a 2 versus 3. VIC don't really have the numbers advantage, and Cube gets knocked down. Nice use of M590 right there by Fons Mina. Zeno gets knocked down from afar. Right now for VIC, Cruz gets eliminated, and Control, their last round, will be looking to avoid this battle at all costs. He needs to find a way to get revived on 3 of his dead teammates. And TR Offenders are dominating this lobby, man. Almost 11 eliminations, if not more, to their names already. OTV with 3 eliminations to their name. The other scores are just chilling, man. These guys landed. I think this is the effect of not really having a lobby of 4 squads. I think we have just 8 squads per group. So that's why we don't really get a lot of battles in the beginning of the games. And normally it takes up like 3-4 minutes before these squads actually spot each other, unless they land quite close to each other. From the looks of things, we have a really big zone and 7 squads still alive in this. TR Offenders seems to be close to another squad right now. So I wonder if they'll be looking to engage or just chill for now, because these guys are 4, I think 3 squads already. Just a few minutes into the second game, you guys have been cooking, and maybe they'll push, maybe they'll chill. Depends. I think that's it's gonna depend vastly on the decision their captain decides to make. Is it gonna be a push or pull? 6 minutes into the game, 7 scores still alive, 27 players alive right now. Nice work right there from another squad getting a revive on 2 of their players. VG Sports still in this with their full squad. Amazing work right there from them. I think sometimes you just need to make sure that most of your players are still alive, especially early on into the context. So into the contest, so that you can, just have a very, very fair chance, especially in the final zone. Alright, gonna be a battle right now against VG Esports and OTB from OTB family from VIC Esports, sorry. It's gonna be VIC against VG Esports. Titan seems to be leading the push right now for VG Esports as he goes in with his plasma. These guys don't really look all that tough. I'm joking. You see me damage from afar though. VIC Esports seems to be attacking a third party squad and not looking too good right now for Snow. Snow is going to be getting pushed by 3 players now. Cruz goes to double cross him from the front and he gets the knockdown on Snow. Nice work right there from Cruz, and VIC were able to get the first elimination in the battle against our VG Esports. From looks of things, OTB family are also not too far off from this battle. Hopefully, whether VIC or VG Esports will be able to end this battle quickly. From looks of things, VIC Esports do have the safe zone advantage. Control goes in with his AC-80, trying to get that knockdown, but he couldn't. 7 scores still alive. Somehow, someway, we've had a lot of eliminations, but these squads are not just going back to the lobby. I don't think it will be that easy for them to eliminate anybody, especially this on into the game. 8 minutes into the game. Damn, I think we're gonna have a bloodbath very soon. OTB and 2 other scores quite close to each other at Pamtopia. I think we're gonna get a lot of confrontations right now in this zone. 9 minutes into the game, 7 scores still alive. Only 1 scored has been sent back to the lobby, and that was courtesy of TE Sports. Yeah, those guys had an amazing run right there. Just getting a single elimination, but it was enough for them to get the first squad wipe of the night. RB Sports seems to be using some of their HPs right now. What's that about? I think they're in a battle from the looks of things. PSC Sports are down by 1 man and they need to make their way into the zone right now. You can't afford to lose players to zone. Playboy is AI. Needs to catch up, pick up the pace. Come on. VG Sports still in this with their full squad. They were able to get a revive on one of their players. I think that was Snow. They were able to get a revive on Snow. Go gangbang by VIC Esports. Alright, it's gonna be a battle right now against VS Esports, VIC Esports, and another team from the looks of things. Zeno seems to be in a pickle right now against a full squad. It's gonna be Zeno right now against the full squad. UMP from behind, and Zeno gets knocked down from looks of things, but he also knocks down ABOL. And Cube comes in to support Zeno. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a revive on his teammates. No, he couldn't. Zeno gets eliminated, and TM was able to get a revive on his teammates. And from the look of things, 480 will be able to get another revive on their knockdown teammates. And Cruz will be going in right now with his Mark 7. Ion wasn't able to take advantage of that situation. And right now, Safe Zone is beating him up. Uses a super mate from the looks of things. It's gonna be a 2 versus 1. Not looking too good right now for 4ST. Ghost is the last man alive right now for them. Knocks down Cube. Will he be able to knock down Cruz? No, he wasn't able to knock out Cruz, and Cruz was able to wipe out 4STs by eliminating the last man. Nice work right there from Cruz. Getting a revive on his teammates. But not looking too good right now for them. PSC Sport will be taking good use of their height advantage, and they'll be looking to send Zeno and his crews back to the lobby. Damn, nice play right there from PSC Sports. They waited for the perfect time to strike, and when they struck, it definitely had a very large effect. Rangers have been sent back to the lobby. Safe zone is very hot right now. These squads need to find a way to make their way into the safe zone. And I think we're going to be having OTB family versus TR offenders very, very soon. 5 squads alive, 11 minutes into the game, and 18 players are still left in this contest. Damn, not looking too good right now for BIC, man. Control. And Zeno taking damage from afar. And I think RB Esports will be looking to push right now. Marv will be leading the push right now for RB Esports. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 for him. Zeno will looks to be using the vehicle to escape. Oh, this guy doesn't look like he wants to fight too. Damn, not looking too good right now for RB Esports as they get third party by ES Esports from behind. Still alive, you guys trying to score. Nice work right there from Zenu and his teammates getting right on their dead I mean, should I say previously dead? They're back now. Nice work right there from Big Big Squeezes, which is Maxman Rifle, as he gets an elimination on Zeno. And once more, BIC are down by 1 player. These guys need to get their shit together, man. They're way too far from each other, man. Nice work right now from Zaza was able to secure the kill with his sniper. That's what we love to see, man.
Triple.
Gonna be ATV right now. Back to BIC. Two mistakenly knocks on the door of the full squad. Not looking too good right now for him. It's gonna be a squad wipe right there for OTB Esports as they send BIC Esports back to the lobby. It's gonna be 4 squads alive right now. 13 players still left in this outcome. 4 squads, 13 players. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I made a little mistake. Okay, we're getting closer to the final save zone right now. OTB Esports in a very good position. And they are still alive with their full squad too. Big Vic seems to be taking damage from afar. The TCR offenders will be joining in the party right now as Big Vic gets eliminated. I saw right there from TR offenders. I think Senior Man will be leading the push right now for TR offenders. X-Pro supporting his team from afar with his woodpecker. TR offenders have a very good position, man, and they do have the numbers. You know, they have 4 players, 4 kills. Crazy, man. These guys also are on the edge of the zone. Like, from the looks of things, they have the zone covered up by them. I think if you be stepping into the zone, you'll be stepping into their territory. Once when is a little bit alone right now. PS4 looks to be engaging TR offenders. They want to make their way into the safe zone, but TR offenders are obstructing the way. Nice one right there from Zaza with the AWM. As he tries to get a knockdown on X-Prod. Senior Man from looks of things goes in with his throwables. Nice usage of the glue wall melter right there from Senior Man, but it wasn't enough. TR offenders. Botsman is receiving damage from afar. I think that's going to be kudos to OTB Esports. Botsman needs to join the party. Senior Man looks to be pushing a full squad on his own. This man is a man on the mission. He's a confident man, a strong man. X-Prod will be looking to support him. Nice work right there from X-Prod as he comes in to support Senior Man with his M590. 4 squads alive, 12 players left in this. But getting closer to the final battle. Alright, PS Playboy gets knocked down. Nice work right there from Botsman as he engages from afar. Boy, he gets knocked down right there. Rico. Nice work right there from Zaza with a sniper. RB Esports Rico he's the last one alive for his squad. That's I guess knocked down. It's a close range battle right now. Senior Man with his throw gun and he gets triple kill to his name. Ooh, nice work right here from Smith from Alpha with his AWM. Boy, he gets knocked down. That was a really bad decision that Smith made right there. Kira is the last one alive right now for OTB Esports, and it's going to be a 1 versus 4. And once more, TR offenders are able to get another booyah to their name. Damn, TR offenders are cooking, man. This is their second booyah of the night. 2 out of 2 for them. These guys have been really dominating, and that's due to their good usage of, you know, their space, their team number. They are able to identify where they actually have an advantage, and Senior Man is able to do his thing, and he just goes on to, you know, push the full squad, and he gets his support from Expert as usual, and they just, you know, keep running it up again and again and again. And since the beginning of the game, we've seen them terrorize squads, and no doubt that they were able to do it when it actually mattered against was he CK? Well, not regardless of their names, TR offenders were able to, you know, just box them in. I saw quite there from TR offenders making us proud tonight. 2 for 2. Hopefully in the next game, hopefully for them, they will be able to keep up the pressure. Or will another team be able to step up in the next map. It's going to be really interesting to see how these teams respond to losing not once but twice now to TR offenders. It's going to be a really tight spot for the captains of the losing teams right now. But that'll be all right now from me, and we'll be going on a short break before the third map of the night commences. I remain your host, or should I say your caster, Zoro Expletive. Yeah.
Chevy with the top back. Butterfly doors, watch them swallow when I stop that. Hand in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stains dripping on the road. Pop that, 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 whipping on the road. Pop that, 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 pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
way I'll ever drop that. Stay dripping on the road. Pop that, 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 whipping on the road. Pop that, 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 pop that.
Can understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run them.
Alright, from the looks of the leaderboard right now, it seems TR offenders are absolutely dominating this lobby with 2 wins and 31 eliminations in total to their name, giving them a total of 55 points. Ooh, it seems the ranking system is a bit interesting from the looks of things. OTB family seconding them with 15 eliminations to their name on 31 points to them, but no buyers as expected because TR offenders actually took home all of the buyers. Prime Squad were able to, find themselves in the third position. They did work for it, or they didn't find themselves there. They actually, worked for it, and they're actually doing not too shabby for themselves with 29 points on 13 eliminations. VIC squads, they're actually doing not too bad for themselves either with 7 eliminations to their name and 19 points for their squads. Not looking too good right now for XAX Esports, Ravengers, and First Esports as they are the bottom 3 of the table. They need to step up as they each have just one elimination to their name, so they need to actually step up and hopefully get more points in the next match. All right, I think we're gonna be on the way very, very soon. Alright, we are officially on the way for the third map of the night. Remember, the first 2 players of the night went home to TR offenders, and from the looks of things, and as expected of them, they will be trying to grab another player to their name in this third map. Hopefully, the remaining teams competing tonight will be able to stop them and grab 1 or 2 booyahs for themselves. On the looks of things, 4 STs are in a battle right now. Wizard and Ghost gets knocked down. Not looking too good right now for them as OTB Esports are trying their best to absolutely bully them, and OTBs are able to grab the first blood of the lobby. That's gonna be kudos to Kira, Smith, and Vader. Smith goes in with his plasma to finish up his kills, and that's gonna be 3 eliminations right there to OTB Esports. Amazing work right there by OTB Esports, grabbing those early eliminations that TR offenders were able to grab in the last, and that ultimately led to them grabbing the booyah in that map. Hopefully, that good early start will be able to help OTB Esports, grab the booyah this time around. I think, but they always say it's not about you start and it's about how you finish. So for all the teams that are really chill, they have some old fun. Right, BS Esports seems to be also looting right now. Most of these squads actually landed quite close to each other from the looks of things. We see TR offenders and 2 other squads being quite close to each other. I think they shared a landing spot. It's going to be really interesting to see how TR offenders tackle this problem from the looks of things. Senior Man will be leading the push if they eventually engage this other squad. You don't want to really fight early on into the game, especially if you don't have loot. Have to be really careful in deciding whether you want to fight or flight, especially in the first 2-3 minutes of the game. And from the looks of things, we look to be approaching the 3 minutes mark. All right, the battle has officially begun. Senior Man is quite close in the battle right now. Cube and Zeno seems to be leading the push right now for the other squad. Yeah, TR offenders need to be really careful. Control from behind, supporting the remaining players. Nice work right now from the other squad, grabbing the height advantage as they climb up into the building. Bossman playing support from afar. Senior Man goes in with his 2 FLG24s. Not looking too good right now for Zeno and Cube as they are taking all of the damage from the launcher. Cruz needs to be very careful. He is alone and he's quite far away from his teammates. He needs to play this smartly. You don't want to be the reason why your squad gets wiped out. Cube is also needs to be very, very careful as he is quite close to the step. All right, we have enemy contact. Zeno gets knocked down. Nice work right now from TR Offenders. Nice work from Exploit. Control gets a knockdown, but will it be enough? Cruz comes in to join in the battle with his Max 10. Nice work right now from Senior Man as he grabs the final elimination and gets the squad wipe for TR Offenders with his Strogon. Bad decision making right there from the other squad. They didn't choose to attack the correct squad. They attacked TR Offenders, the squad that is on the roll right now. I don't think you want to attack TR Offenders, especially when they are as hot as they are right now. XXC Sports still alive with their full squad right now. Hopefully they can keep most of their players alive till the final zone. TR Offenders seems to be approaching the other squad, RB Esports. They seem to be quite close to each other. Also, we have XXC Sports not too far away from them. If they eventually make contact, they might make contact from behind. It's going to be really interesting. Ooh, from the looks of things, I think RB Esports will be going the opposite direction, and they might come in contact with RB Esports very, very closely. Ooh, there are many, apart from TR Offenders and RB Sports, most of these other teams have actually been far from their opponents. I think that's something I didn't notice early on in the game, but this some of these codes actually prioritize staying alive and just letting the other teams like TR Offenders, you know, battle it out. And I think it pays off for some of them. At least we've seen it pay off for OTB Esports as they have managed to, you know, get themselves in the top 4. And I think the other team too have started doing the same thing. We have 4ST right there, also avoiding enemy contact from the looks of things as they stay quite far away from the other squads. Same thing goes for the other squad too that is quite close to there. From looks of things, RB Esports might make enemy contact very, very soon with XX Esports. This is a very, very hot zone in, I think, Purgatory. This is Purgatory. This is Purgatory. No, this is Forestry. This is Alpine. This is Alpine, ladies and gentlemen. Just need to play this free. We have seen RB Esports win a lot of battles, especially when it's a long range battle. We always see Vic coming in with his AK-47, especially in all those long range battles, and we see him, you know, grab 1 or 2 knockdowns on his opponents. Hopefully, XX Esports will be able to avoid these unnecessary knockdowns. BG Esports and the other squad are also, from the looks of things, avoiding enemy contact, but I don't think they will be able to do that for very long. Nice work right now from PS Zaza with his double sniper, and he gets the first hit. Nice work right there from Zaza from PS Esports. He gets knocked down though. I know, nice work right there from XS Esports, and the battle between PS Esports and XS Esports has officially commenced. Bad Hero gets another knockdown with his AT-AT, but Truth goes in to get a revive on his teammates. XS Esports needs to play this smartly. Don't forget, OTB Esports is also behind them too. They need to be really careful before this turns into a bloodbath that they cannot afford. From looks of things, Hero will be leading the push right now for XS Esports. Pain going in to support him. Ajime and Daisy comes in to join in the party. Hero, from the looks of things, will be going in with his throwables very, very soon. Or does he have none? Nice CJs of his active skill right there. Yes, Esports seems to be running for their life. They don't have the numbers advantage. You don't want to be fighting 3 versus 4, especially when you are not in the same zone. Not a very good look right now for PS Esports. They need to be really careful. Truth in a 1 versus 3 situation, taking damage, goes in with his Mark 7, switches to his Woodpecker. Needs to be really careful right now. And Jimmy goes in and he grabs the elimination. Nice work right there for Pain by Pain. DG guy wasn't able to grab the elimination. I think he fell off like mid battle. He fell on the floor. Bad work right there from him. But yeah, you know, the elimination did go home to XXT Esports, so that's gonna be that. TR Offenders in a battle right now against VG Esports. Not looking too good right now for VG Esports. No gets knocked down. TR Offenders are currently bullying VG Esports. VG are throwables. Not looking too good for VG Esports right now, man. 2 players alive for VG Esports from the looks of things. GOD hand trying to escape. But it wasn't enough. Another squad wipe right now. 2 TR offenders as they grab 8 eliminations to their names. From the looks of things, TR offenders are looking to continue the way they started. 9 minutes into the game, 6 squads alive, 24 players left in this. It's crazy. Most of the squads actually go wiped out by TR offenders, so that says a lot about them, and that tells us that they are still in form and they will be looking to continue their booyah streak in this map. It will be crazy to see them go 3 for 3. They have gone 2 for 2. Will they be able to go 3 for 3 this time around? It's a really interesting battle right now between XXE Sports and PSE Sports, who are still alive. Zaza up top with his plasma, grabbing those long range damages. Nice work right there from Playboy and Zaza. Playboy goes in with his FLG and he finishes his kill on Senior Man. Not looking too good right now for TR offenders. OTB also in a battle right now. Vader has been knocked down. Kira is currently getting pressed by Playboy and Truth. And this is not looking too good right now for OTB Esports. Young G goes in with his P90. And it's gonna be a bloodbath in favor of PSE Sports. Truth gets knocked down, but it's gonna be getting revived right now by Yongchi. Right, very interesting loop now for the teams left in this. TR offenders lost some players in that particular battle, but from the looks of things, they have gotten a revive on all of their players, in fact. So kudos to Exploit and Cool for getting a revive on Senior Man and the other guy. PSE Sports still in a battle right now against PSE Sports. Vida is not going down without a fight. Zion seems to be leading the push right now for PSE Sports. Zaza with his double sniper as usual. It's gonna be OTB versus Vida fighting long range with his marksman. But he gets eliminated. PSE Sports are not joking about. OTB is down to their last 2 players. Big Vix and Smith are the last 2 players alive. For OTB Sports, Smith receiving damage from behind. The third party squad coming in. No, it's the same squad. Smith needs to be really aware. Almost Zaza, Truth, and Playboy are not letting off. But they will be moving into the season right now. Nobody can afford to take those save zone damages, especially when it's just 5 squads left and we are already 12 minutes into the game. Big entering into his bike after managing to get 2 successful revives on Smith and Kira. Nice work right there from Big Bigs, but I don't think he's out of PSE Sports sights just yet. Needs to be really careful. Unless they have plans of wiping out squad. Kira in the battle right now goes in with his P90, trying to get that knockdown. Can he get the knockdown? No, he cannot, and he gets knocked down. Not a good look right now for OTB Esports. 2 players left. Vix, if he moves carelessly, he might get wiped out. Smith is in the zone. Playboy is still PSE Sports still alive with most of their players. Amazing work right now from PSE Sports, surviving this battle and absolutely tormenting OTB Esports. XX Esports not too far away from the battle right now. Would they be joining into the battle? Who knows? Vix gets eliminated by PSE Sports right now. Smith is the last man alive for OTB Esports. OTB Esports have been absolutely destroyed and bullied by PSE Sports, who managed to take advantage of the signals. And it's gonna be 17 players alive with 5 squads left in this. 30 minutes into the game, and the battle and the heat has been turned up a bit. Absolutely crazy game right now for TR offenders and they have 15 eliminations to their name. Crazy work right now from TR offenders. On the top teams, we have TR offenders versus RB Sport right now. Never mind, it's gonna be another bloodbath. Kudos to TR offenders. Senior Man going in with durables. Absolute dominance right now from TR offenders, man. You guys have people on a mission. They did lose 1 man in that battle, but Senior Man looks to be going in to get the revive on that dead teammate. Never attack right now for XS Esports. Playing with the double sniper, marksman attack for his teammates. There's gonna be another battle right now. The same zone is quite small, so we are actually expecting these battles. It's gonna be PS Esports right now versus XX Esports. XX Esports losing 2 players to the Tribbles, and that's how we're going in with the M590 and SVD. What was that? What was it in M5? SVD close range, and he was still able to get the elimination. Absolute menace right there. Zaza who manages to get the elimination. This is Marksman. He was a favorite battle. Crazy man. That just shows you how dominating that battle was and how weak XX Esports were able to, respond to PSE's push. But TVs managed to make it into the top 3 with just Smith left for them. And it's gonna be a 1 versus 3 versus 4. Smith in a 1 versus 4 situation right now against CR Offenders. Once again, CR Offenders and that's what back to the lobby. This sniper, is it enough? No, it is not. Botman and Senior Man manages to get the elimination right there. And then OTV Esports back to the lobby. It's gonna be a 4 versus 3. PS Esports versus TR Offenders. TR Offenders lost the battle, lost the player. Shout out to the kudos to the battle against OTV Esports. Pressure is on. The save zone is quite small right now. PS Esports needs to find their way into the stage. Once Mena will be leading the push right now for TR Offenders. Senior Man, as usual, with his Groza and Trogon. It will be cracky. Network, Dion. No sniper attack right now for Botman. Alright, the pressure is on. PS Esports have officially made their way out of the cabin. They need to play this smartly right now. That's how we see sniper trying to get those long range battles that his team desperately need. But from the looks of things, he won't get his way. Senior Man grabs an elimination in this battle. M590 attack right now for Truth. It's a bloodbath right now in the final save zone. Not looking too good right now for PS Esports, and TR Offenders are able to grab another booyah to their name. It's officially 3-4-3 right now for them. What a squad, TR Offenders. I know 3-4-3 booyah. I think this is the first time in the contest that we've had a squad go 3-4-3. Absolute menace and TR Offenders have been in this context. And that's kudos to their leadership and team strength. These guys are been on a mission and they've kept to it. They never lost sight of their targets, and here they are. We are seeing them absolutely terrorize all of their opponents. Crazy work right now from them. Every battle they've been in, they've absolutely dominated. The battle against OTB, they dominated. The battle against PS Esports, they dominated. PS Esports actually had a nice run over there, absolutely terrorizing OTB Esports. Kudos to the season right there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. They did make it into the final zone in a 1 versus 1 situation against TR, but it just wasn't enough to actually grab the booyah. They did contest the throne and they also attempted to grab the booyah and take TR Offenders booyah streak away, but it just wasn't enough. This wasn't enough. And TR Offenders keep up the flow, and the pressure is still on as they grab 3 booyahs for 3 booyahs, and that's gonna be that from me as we go on another ad break tonight. Let's fix my net.
Do you love playing video games? or a professional live streamer in gaming, you can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
Chevy with the top back, butterfly doors, watch them swallow when I stop that. Hand in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stay dripping on the road, pop that, 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 dripping on the road. Pop that, 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 pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
Understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all
and a really interesting contest so far. Shout out to TR Offenders for absolutely keeping us entertained throughout the other three maps, and we are on the way for the fourth map of the night. TR Offenders have absolutely been dominating this contest. Let's see if they are able to continue this and the fourth map of the night. Remember, PS Esports and OTB Esports have been fighting for TR Offenders' position as number one. It's going to be really interesting to see if they are actually going to be able to, take the sport away from TR Offenders. TR Offenders will be landing. Also, I think most of the squads actually will be landing right about now. I think one squad is not here anymore. Yeah, I think one squad is not here anymore. I think that's a technical issue from their captain or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be having 7 squads in total for this particular lobby. It's gonna be really interesting to see how this helps, boost some of the squad points in this particular map. Remember, it's gonna be a 5 map game group, and we're gonna be having one more map right after this. Just few minutes into the game, and VG Esports are quite close to 4ST Esports, and Titan might choose to engage instead of looting and teaming up with his teammates. He's quite far from his scores. Hopefully, he makes the smart decision right now. This is a very crucial point right now for VG Esports. His teammate comes to back him up, but Titan is in a really tight spot right now against 4ST. Nice over there from Shaw coming in to support his teammates. With the bat, say with the bat. What does he want to do with the bat? Oh, it's interesting right now, man. Crazy first battle. Most of the time, these battles are actually not highly looted battles, and we actually see the less preferable guns get used this time around. We're gonna be having guns like N24, Kingfisher, this kind of guns in this type of battle, and we have a battle right now. First blood. 4ST. That's so far there by Senku with the F590 as he grabs an elimination. 4ST lose a man right there though. LOL with the knockdown, which is UMP from the looks of things. Senku grabs the elimination once more. Double kill for Senku as he's absolutely terrorizing the contest with his F590. Not looking too good right now for VG Esports. They are being absolutely demolished by 4ST Esports. They need to get their shit together. And from the looks of things, we'll be looking to escape and hopefully get a revive on his dead teammates. But this is not a good look for VG Esports right now. 7 squads still alive, 30 players, 30 plus players are in this. Is that 25 or 30? I can't see that. Sorry about that. But yeah, a lot of players are still alive. With 7 squads. I think most of the squads are actually still in this. Just VG Esports that lost a lot of players by attacking that was 4ST, right? Yeah, attacked 4ST and they paid the price, At times they have to choose whether to fight or fight, and they choose to fight, and it wasn't really a good look for them in that battle. I think lost 3 of their players. Gonna be really interesting to see how they plan on getting back in this contest right now. Wow, we are back. A lot of these teams always land far from each other, and I don't even blame them. I think that's what I would do if I was their captain. I would choose an area that is quite isolated from the map, and I think that's what they all eventually do, and that's how they all get their own landing spots and blah 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 blah, and that's why they are always far from each other. The Arsenals are back now. It's going to be really interesting to see how these teams decide to take advantage of these Arsenals, and these Arsenals contain high loot. Yeah, a lot of crazy ass legend rare loot. I get some super high guns, a good level 4 vest, and all those resources that they desperately need to compete against other teams. It's gonna be really interesting to see how they take advantage of this Arsenal going forward into the games. All right. right, we are still in with 7 squads still alive in this. Just 5 minutes into the game. BSC Sports in a battle right now against another squad. BSC Sports have been absolutely doing quite well for each other. Hopefully they can keep it up. Maybe looking to switch into another one if I could. All right, we are back. Yeah, from the looks of things, the network is back now. Sorry about that, man. The network has been absolutely shaky since the beginning of the stream. I don't know why. Nigeria is a very funny place, man. No network at times. All right, we're back. Yo, can you guys hear me? I think you should be able to. Hello. Blah 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 blah. Shit, I can't hear you. So that's the result of the network. More no battles from the looks of things. Most of these squads are actually doing their best to avoid TR refunders, and I think that's why they've actually been avoiding any squads they've seen so far safe, and that's gonna play a really huge part for them. My mic wasn't working before, so I had to come back. All right, like I was saying before, most of these teams have actually now engaged in a lot of battles. That has some advantage and perks to it, but yeah, so far we have a very dry lobby from the looks of things, and I think most of these squads are actually avoiding battles, and they have been avoiding contact with TR offenders, and that means for them avoiding any squads that they think might pose a threat to their position in this game. No, I'm not looking too good right now for TR offenders. Do we actually see TR offenders get wiped out for the first time in a while? 2 players have been eliminated for TR offenders. Good work right now from 4ST, Senku, Wizard, and Abdul leading the push right now for 4ST. Go Abdul gets knocked down, but Ghost is still in this fight. Once when they're trying to get some knockdown right there. As they attempt to finish the kill, Senku comes out. Ghost attempting to get another knockdown, but Ghost gets knocked down. Wow. Wow, 4ST went all in. It was a really, really close battle between 4ST Esports and TR Offenders. But luckily for TR Offenders, they were able to get the better of their opponents. Once more in this contest, TR Offenders are still alive and doing well for themselves. TR Offenders were people on the mission, but kudos to 4STs for giving it their all. They were actually very, very close to getting the best of TR Offenders, but it just wasn't enough. They just lacked that flair, They actually desperately needed that flair, but they just weren't able to get the flair, and that's why TR Offenders were able to get the better of them. VGE Sports will be engaging against PSC Sports from the looks of things. Titan is the last one alive for VGE Sports, and PSC Sports will be looking to send VGE Sports back to the lobby. Young Chi and close contact right now with Titan. It's going to be a Trogon versus Trogon battle between Young Chi and Titan. Truth from behind will be looking to support Young Chi from afar. Close and tight battle right now for VGE Sports. VGE Sports cannot afford to be sent back to the lobby 6th and a lobby of 7th. So Titan needs to give it his all right now and find a way to keep his squad in this tournament. Good look as usual for TR offenders as they are still in this with a reasonable amount of Q. Senior man goes in with his AWM, grabs it and damage against Playboy. Not a good look right now for PSE Sports as they have made close contact with CR offenders. And from the looks of things, TR offenders will be out for blood once more. Zaza will be looking to fight them from afar this time around inside the safe zone, which is a very crucial part in deciding some of this battle. He doesn't have the best score, but he's going to be attacking just like that. Double sniper attack for Zaza. Goes in with his Skylar and he gets the knockdown. Amazing sniping skills right there from Zaza as he grabs an elimination for his team. 19 players still alive in this. 5 squads left. Nice work right now from PSE Sports as they stand on top of the kill leaderboard. Senior man from behind as usual with his sniper will be looking to press PSE Sports. Senior man is giving it all. He receives support from his teammates and Export was able to get the elimination on Playboy. Zaza is not going down without a fight. PSE Sports are not going down without a fight. And Export gets eliminated. Safe Zone is playing a very crucial part in this battle between TR offenders and PSE Sports. TR offenders cannot afford to lose their booyah streak. Senior man with another sniper shot. AWM is going to be AWM versus M24. We know AWM to be a better sniper, but Zaza needs to make do with what he has. Senior man goes in with his blue wall melter. It's going to be M24 versus AWM. Makes good use of his ability to shoot through his wall, and he shoots Senior man as he was in his wall. Not a good look right now for Zaza as he's receiving shots from Senior man's teammate, and this is going to be the end of the road for Zaza as Senior man grabs the knockdown on him via the AWF. Amazing work right now from Senior man as he keeps his squad alive. What a dominating squad TR offender has shown themselves and proven themselves to be. There's going to be a battle right now too between XS Esports and OTB family. It's going to be really interesting to see OTB's family attempt to, get themselves in the spotlight of this tournament once more. Big Vix, this is M249X, attempting to knock down Deji from the looks of things, and he gets a knockdown with the M249. Nice work right there from Big Vix, attempts to finish his kill, but it just wasn't enough. His teammate Vader coming in to support him, but Vader takes damage as he goes in front first. Big Vix seems to be leading the push right now for OTB family, but he gets knocked down from this side by Deji, or who was that? What a good look right now for OTB family as they get knocked down. It's a really interesting battle right now. Deji using his machine gun smartly after getting revived by his teammates. 4 squads alive, 13 players left in this, and we are getting closer to the final Safe Zone battle. Double sniper attack right now for Band Hero, who will be looking to who will be looking to support his teammates in this battle. Nice work right here from him as he grabs the damage. He needs another shot. And he gets it. Nice work right now from Band, absolutely terrorizing his opponent through the wall with his M24. Sniper, a very good sniper. It seems Baniro, a man on the mission right now, trying to get those knockdowns for his team, but from the looks of things, it seems XS Esports will be saving their resources as they look to be avoiding the battle against OTB family and look to be heading towards the safe zone. Nice call right there from their captain Ajime from the looks of things. Alright, Kira is getting scoped on by Ban right now. Who doesn't seem to be giving XX? Oh my god, not a good look right now for X Esports as Ban gets knocked down and third party squad enters into the building. OTB family is still in this, but with just 3 players left. RB Esports joining in the battle right now between XS Esports and OTB family. And Mark gets knocked down. That's what right there from his teammate, getting a revive on him. RB Esports looking to take the spoils of this battle between OTB family and XS Esports as they join in as a third party. Nice usage of the ACAT right there from SMK. RB Esports are definitely in this battle now. Deji receiving shots from afar. I don't think he has a glue wall, and he gets knocked down. Not a good look right now for XX Esports as they are down to their last 2 players. They don't have zone, they don't have resources, they don't have any advantages in this battle. They need to make do and somehow find a way to survive. Marv gets knocked down. Not a good look right now for RB Esports once more as Marv gets knocked down once again. Trying to get a knockdown against OTB Big Vix. Damn. It's a really crazy battle right now. From looks of things, RB Esports will be looking to avoid the confrontation between the other squads. And Ajime finally getting an advantage. They are able to third party the other squad this time around. But RB Esports were able to get the squad wide on PSE Sport. Was that PSE Sport? No, it wasn't. Top threes right now is gonna be between XX Esports, OB Esports, and RB Esports. OTB Esports do have the most number of players in this, but will they be able to make do with the numbers advantage? It's going to be a 1 versus 2 situation right now for Chose, and he gets knocked down by CK Pain, who goes in for another knockdown with his M590. Attempts to get the knockdown with the M590, supported by Ajime, but they couldn't get the kill, but the other team didn't miss their chance, and that's the end of the road for the other squad. That's RB Esports have been sent back to the lobby. It's gonna be a 2 versus 3 right now. OTB versus XX Esports, and for the first time in the final battle, the other offenders are nowhere to be found. Ajime with his M5 with his stroker right now, trying to get those knocked down. All start in play right now, and OTB family are able to grab the booyah in the 4th map of the evening. Amazing teamwork right there from OTB family as they kept their cool and remained in the contest, and somehow, some way, were able to push through all their trials. And yes, we have them as the 4th winner, or as the winner of the 4th map of the night. Absolutely impressive gameplay right there from OTB family. They have been threatening to step up in the last 3 games, and they were finally able to step up in the 4th game. Absolutely pushing TR offenders away from the number 1 position just for a while in the 4th game. Amazing work right there from OTB family. Them and PS Esports were the 2 scores that were in favor. I mean, they were absolutely pushing through for the booyah, so it's good to see them actually grab the booyah this time around after threatening to do so multiple times. At the moment they saw that tiaras were sent back to the lobby, they were able to take advantage of the opportunity. So actually amazing work right there from their captain and the players in getting their first booyah of the night. Hopefully they will be able to keep up their performance in the last game of the night, which will be commencing shortly after the break. I remain your commentator and host, Zoro. Yes.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality. It is time.
way I'll ever drop that. Stains dripping on the road. Pop that, 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 dripping on the road. Pop that, 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 pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Seconds, stay active, and we are on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the current leaderboard right now, ladies and gentlemen. TR Offenders in an absolutely bullish position as they absolutely dominate their group stage with 104 total points to their eliminations, 61 eliminations to their names. 61, guys, 61 is crazy. 61 meant they had at least 10 15 kills per lobby. Amazing work right there from TR Offenders with 3 players to their names. Their Booyah streak was sadly ended by OTB family, who are currently in third place, but they did manage to grab the Booyah in the previous game, and they do have 23 eliminations to their names and 59 points. Currently tied up with Prime Squad, who also has 59 squads and 28 eliminations, and is currently second on the leaderboard right now. Kudos to them for using those elimination points to replace their standing points and getting themselves into the top threes. So the top threes right now is TR Offenders, Prime Squad, and OTB family. And in top 4 we have Rebels. We've not really seen a lot of action from them, but I think that's RB Esports. Yeah, we've seen some not too shabby plays from them, but they need to step up. They need to step up in this match. If they can get at least 5 eliminations to their names and just keep up the standings, they might be able to, just break into that top 3. They need to break into the top 3s. And we are on the way for the last map of the night, Kalahari, home of infrastructure, as I like to call it. A really amazing, crazy ass map. This map is gonna be lit. It's a very mad map like that. We have the infrastructures playing a big part in deciding, who just has the Booyah. It depends on how you can make use of your surrounding. And I think we're going to be in a battle right now. We have PS Sports in a battle right now against another squad. We'll be finding out their name shortly. Yeah, PS Sports are currently down by 8 players right now. All right, I think this is XX Sport right now. We're coming up against PS Sports. From looks of things, Playboy will be leading the push right now for PS Sports. Interesting. First blood already. 21 players alive. 6 squads in this time around. I wonder why. Ladies and gentlemen, I wonder why. It's gonna be really interesting to see who grabs the final Booyah of the night. A lot of teams that are down, but I'm sure that they are not out. It's just 20 plus points. If they can step up, the last 3 teams, if they can actually step up and upgrade their strategies, I feel like they still have a very nice chance of making it into the top 4. The number 4 is just has 27 points. So if they can actually work together and just put their head down and cook up something nice, I feel like they can actually qualify into the next stage. But TR Offenders has tied down their number 1 position. But let's want to kill every single person in the damn lobby. You are not sending TR Offenders out of the group stage at all. It's just not possible. These guys have, they have made their cake, and now they are definitely eating it, man. This is what happens when you invest and start up early. These guys have started up they started off strong and they never let off. Some will say it's not about you start, it's about you finish. These guys started well and they are still going well. And from the looks of things, we'll be looking to finish well. You know, these guys have put down, they've laid down the work and they are definitely enjoying it right now. So kudos to their captain and their players for giving us an amazing play tonight. The MVP should be definitely be coming from their squad, man. These guys have been amazing. Amazing work right there, man. I think Senior Man and his teammates played a very crucial part as Russia's for that squad. RB Sports also gave us a show, but they just weren't strong enough. Them and PSE Sports have actually been putting on the show. We have PSE Sports, OTB Family. Most of these scores have actually been given us. I won't lie to you, bro. It just wasn't enough to overthrow TR offenders. A very old and legendary esports team, as we've obviously seen tonight. These guys are not all back. We've seen them bite, man. It's crazy, man. All right, enemy contact right now. We're going to be having Taro Penders against OTB Family once again. Big Vix attempting to hold his ground alone. Senior Man seems to be pushing him with his grappling hook. He's going to be Trogon versus the M590 right now. It's going to be really interesting to see how long Vix can hold his position. His teammate needs to join in the battle with him and support him. Manages to finish his kill though. Kudos to Vix. Absolutely holding his ground right now against 4 players. Never mind, 3 players now because he managed to eliminate 1. Big Wix is the man on a mission tonight. Showing his strength, showing the strength of OTB Family. They weren't able to grab the booyah in the previous game. They want to show TR offenders that they are the new boys in town. And they are doing that in style. Vader with the elimination with the Trogon. That's it. Kira comes in to secure the kill. And we're going to have TR offenders into the lobby first. This time around. Amazing work right down from OTB Family. Showing us their actual strength. Showing us that they have overthrown TR offenders. They're showing us that booyah in that previous game was not just all back, oh guys. These guys are here for that money this time around. And from the looks of things, they should be in the second position right now. Because, you know, the difference between them and the previous was like they are kill points and getting a lot of eliminations this time around. I think we'll definitely put them on the map. OTB Family in another battle right now. They have lost 2 players now. Nice work by them getting a revive on Kira. Smith is 2 down. It's gonna be Ban. It's gonna be XX4 right now against them. Ban absolutely terrorizing OTB Family with his M249. Amazing work right now from Ban. 2 eliminations to his names. OTB Family are down by 1 player now, courtesy of Ban, who was absolutely terrorizing them in the far range battle with his M249. Let's see how much damage Ban can really do with his marksman, with his machine gun. Sorry, Ajine coming in to support Ban with his woodpecker, and he gets knocked down by Vader. Let's go right away with ACAT by Vader, and it's officially 3 versus 3. 3 players for XX Esports and 3 players for OTB Family. Vader with the 1 tap. Amazing. Amazing 1 tap right there from Vader from OTB Family. As he gets another elimination on XX Esports, Vader needs to place his ball quickly, and he does, and he grabs another headshot. Ban is down.
Quadra kill.
Will OTB Family be able to send XX Esports back to the lobby? Damn. OTB Family are not here to play, man. Like I said, it's not about how you start at times, it's about how you finish. Nice work by them. They seem to be looking to, you know, finish very, very strongly. Interesting. Interesting play right now. 5 squads alive, 17 players left in this. Just 7 minutes into the game. 6.5 actually, but I just say 7 minutes into the game. These squads are not letting off. OTB Family absolutely on fire right now with 6 eliminations to their name. XX Esports and PS Esports are in second place on the kill elimination right now with 2 kills to their name. Terror has absolutely sold their bread in the last map, though. They know that they don't need it. I don't really blame them. They know that they don't need this map, man. These guys have actually put on an amazing show. Maybe they had another tournament to play or some shit, because guys are like, now I don't care. We've made our mark, and yeah, sometimes we know how to exit. They could have exited in style, but not a bad watch for us tonight. Not a bad watch by any means tonight. Alright, seems we might have a battle soon enough between 4STs and another squad from the looks of things. Hmm. All right, from looks of things, 4SC is actually quite far away from other squads. Yes, esports still alive with their full squad though. So kudos to them and 4STs and the remaining squads. I think we have 20 players alive and 5 squads. That tells us that all the squads in this actually are with their full squad. Not looking too good right now for XS Esports as they lose at Jimmy. Ban also taking damage right now. I wonder who is doing this to them. Who is trying to terrorize XS Esports to let me go. Let's not do this to XS Esports now. Dio is crazy right now, man. OST is up top, so I think they're gonna be looking to third party the battle if they are given any opportunity to do so. Yeah, that's the code. Yeah, that's the code. Machine gun that was broke, but the gun wasn't really all that. The previous update, well, the previous like time was here before. Now that it's back on, that gun is on something, man. It's a gun that you can actually look like that you can actually use in a battle these days. Amazing weapon created by Freefire. Oh, oh, oh. Yo, like I said before, this being a lobby of just 5, 6, 7 squads, you really, holds us out of some action. English, why are you running away from me, man? Really holds us out of some of those action-packed games, but it hasn't really been a boring watch for us. But most of the battles actually come in like 10, 12, 13 minutes into the game when the game is actually coming to a close. That's when we actually see like 6, 5 scores in the final save zone, battling it out. Giving it no doubts. We'll be having the same thing happen again. In this lobby from looks of things, but it wasn't a really boring game in the first 9 minutes that we have been watching. But now I think everyone has just cooled off. Most of these teams have actually held off their territory, and there's nobody in their territory right now. And it's a very big map structure. Is a map of goodies, man. Of FF at times, we look at it from that perspective. They have a lot of infrastructure in this particular map, but we might have a battle right here between XX Esports and it's an OTB family, or another. That might be OTB family. They're quite close to XX Esports from the look of things. So really interesting to see what actually happens here. All right, DG in a battle right now. Did he get knocked down? And looks of things, he did get knocked down. OTB family absolutely terrorizing XX Esports from the beginning of the map, and here they are again. They have done it once more. Absolutely on X Esports, man. You guys are wicked, man. Next X Esports, you're not cutting them any slack at all. Down to their last 2 players once more. OTB family takes charge of that kill leaderboard as they grab another elimination to their name. These guys are on a roll right now. After the first booyah, these guys are yet. They actually started stepping up after they got that first booyah. They started showing us what they are actually made of. So far as right now, 11 minutes into the game, I think PSC Sports and 4STs are not too far away from each other. If they do rotate, right now for OTB family from the looks of things. My Discord disconnected right there. Close to Nigerian network, man. Absolutely dog water at times. Nigerian networks, man. Hopefully I can get a dedicated plan very soon. Sorry about that. I didn't know that my shit got disconnected. But yeah, as I was saying before, not the best position right now for 4ST Esports from a strategic point of view. PS Esports in a battle right now. 3 gets eliminated. And 4STs are looking to kill off some of the players of PS from behind. They don't have the save zone advantage though, so they need to make their way into the zone very, very soon. If not, PS Esports might see this as an opportunity and an avenue to send to send 4STs back to the lobby. But kudos to 4STs by for getting an elimination right there. Alright, big right now with the 80-80. It's gonna be a battle once more between OTB family and another squad, which is 4STs. Double sniper attack right there for Smith. Can he get the knockdown? Just grabbing those little damages that's definitely gonna count. And at the end of the day, in the final battle, The Russians on ground definitely have something to work with. Oh my god, amazing usage of the double sniper right there by Smith as he absolutely dominates this battle. Smith, a young warrior in the Free Fire esports community, absolutely showing us his talent. Alright, really that time right now for Vader. Not a good look right now for 4STs, man. Down to their last two players, and the save zone is definitely biting. Smith needs to end it. Ghost needs to end this quickly and get a revive on his teammates. Hopefully he can, because he's definitely worked hard to get into that safe zone. Oh, this man so far to get into that safe zone. Oh God, come on, picking to go through a lot. See how hard it was for him to make it into that zone, man. I'm so happy he was able to get at least one revive on his teammates. Smith also, taking some of those safe zone damage. Safe zone is definitely cutting anybody any slack. That's the beauty of safe zone. It doesn't have bias, man. All right, we're getting closer to the final safe zone right now. 5 squads alive in the final safe zone. Just as I predicted, 5 squads alive, 14 players left in this. Zaza got knocked down. Not a good look right now for PSG Sports as they are down to their last one. 2 players, Young Chi and 2 last players alive for PSG Sports right now. As he engages RB Sports, who's doing his best to keep his team alive in this, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. RB Sports absolutely dominating the battle against the PSG Sports right now, and PSG Sports is gonna be down to their last player. Big with a throw gun on ground. Please now, network. Please now. Network, I beg of you. Smith taking damage from up top. Big seems to be third pass to this battle. I think it's still on chance. Nice work right now from Kira with a throw gun. Is he enough to get the knockdown though? Attempts to place his wall and he does. Goes in with those throw guns. Nice work right now. Kira holding his ground against 2 players, but will it be enough to keep him alive and hopefully grab some eliminations? No, it is not. Kira gets eliminated. Gets knocked down, gets eliminated. OTB family down. The last 2 players, 7 players alive. Oh, the good news for OTB right now. They have plans of maintaining their booyah streak, man. Ion, really on now. This is most definitely on OTB family. I think with 15 kills. If my eyes don't see you, that's 15 or 16 kills now. These guys have been on a roll, man. Hell network in the chat. Big Vix right now with his ACAC. Yeah, 16 kills. Amazing work right now from all the players of OTB.
Triple. Killing spree.
Understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all these walls. There
take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire
All right,
from the
my
skies,
back.
no
Yeah, I'm
surprise
back
when
home.
we arrive.
Oh,
Arise
network,
from
man.
the
Network
ashes.
actually
Chevy
playing a
the
big
battle
part
mad
in
with
this.
masses that clean up disasters.
I'm in that old school Chevy with the top back. Butterfly doors, watch them swallow when I stop that. Hand in my palm, ain't no way I'll ever drop that. Stay dripping on the road, pop that, 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 whipping on the road. Pop that, 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 pop that.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all.
Any final game, an absolute amazing performance right there from, was it OTB family? Yeah, absolutely dominating and showing us what they were actually made of. But yeah, it was an amazing game. We saw TR offenders starting off strong early on in the contest, but they weren't able to, keep up the pressure that they actually were giving us in the beginning of the matches. But still, it was a good run for them. That much is known. And yeah, good work right there by OTB family, grabbing a second booyah of the night. It was more of a tournament and battle for the number one spot between TR offenders and OTB family. So it was really interesting to see OTB family fight their way back into the top twos in the tournament. So kudos to their leaders and captains for it. But TR offenders really gave us a show. Despite all of OTB's, just grind to get into that top one spot, it just wasn't enough. Shout out to TR offenders for laying the grounds for their players. And yeah, OTB's family were able to, take charge of one or two games like we saw, and they were able to, grab those two boys that we saw. Prime squads coming into that PS squad, coming into the top three as the top three in the tournament. Kudos to them too. Grabbing 67 points was no easy task. Rebel Sports managed to hold up their position, and the top four remains the same. But this time around, OTP family moved up from number 3 to number 2. With a good look for the Ravengers tonight, we just had one elimination and 18 total points. Not a good look for them at all by any means. BIC Esports were able to grab 7 eliminations, just 22 points. Their names also not a good look for them. They need to step up. XX Esports, despite the fact that they gave it their all, just were able to make it into the top fours. Same thing goes for First Esports. Amazing work right there from them, but just wasn't enough. Just needed a couple more kills for them to make it to that top four. But yeah, as Freefire would say, a close call but no cigar. So yeah, hopefully we'll see them, step up in next tournament that we have. And yeah, with that, my name is Zoro, and as I like to tell people, I am a turkey, and I am most definitely out for night. Shout out to Emperor League and Great Evil, the two sponsors for these tournaments, for giving us an amazing great watch tonight. Hope to see you guys pull up to the LAN event by November, and we'll be having, I think, other groups either Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, and that will be all from me for the night. Sadly, Zeno wasn't able to be here with us tonight. Hopefully, we'll be here during the next streams. So yeah, for now it's gonna be just me and my sweet, should I say, choked face. So yeah, that will be that for the night. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Zoe out.
Looking past the war and all the warriors that we get lost. Battlefield of dreams full of teams wanna be the boss. Jump into a session is a lesson when lines are crossed. Impossible victory, unstoppable, probable, logical. Locking you with the view when we shoot. Don't jump, don't be a punk, yo. We taking this loop, we small, we cool. We can never hide the truth. We the leaders of this life, the heroes ready for the fight tonight. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. It's beautiful place without a trace is creed. You need to escape, a legend